Great job.
The 31-year-old from Cambridge, Wisconsin is the champion, and Bill Jack Roush. Will he be happy now?
Well, Jack Roush here surrounded by his crew, my friends. Robbie Reiser, the crew chief, is here. Robin Pemberton from Ford, a handshake. There's a hug for Robbie. Stay right here. Hey, Jack wants to shake hands. Here's Mark Martin. How do you feel now about winning the Winston Cup Championship?
Well, I feel like we just broke through a plate glass window. I don't know what it's going to be like on the other side, but I hurt a lot getting through it, I'll tell you that.
Jack, you worked so hard to get here, and now you have it.
Well, we have it. You know, Mark's standing beside me. Mark and I did this thing together. We started in 1988. He found Matt. We worked with Matt together. Mark worked with me, taught me a lot of what I know, and here we are.
They will always call you a Winston Cup Championship car owner from now on.
Well, I don't know how I feel about that. That's a great thing. I feel great today, but, you know, Mark owns this car with me. We're partners in this deal.
Who's making the speech in New York? That's what I want to know. Matt.
I think him.
You followed Kenseth at Talladega in a bush race, right? And that's where you said that guy's got some talent.
Matt earned this big trophy. He can make the speech.
Well, he's going to make one too, but so does a car owner. How do you feel today?
Well, I'm really happy for Matt and for Robbie and for Jack Roush. And those guys deserve it so much. And Jack's put so much into this thing for about 15 years. And, you know, I'm really happy. I'm happy for them.
You worked so hard to try and get it for him, Mark, but now he has it, and you and Matt and Robbie got it for him.
Well, I missed my chance last year. You know, we had a chance at it, and we just came up a little short.
Go celebrate, guys. Congratulations. Robbie Reiser left. I think he wants to celebrate. There go his guys on a truck.
I think we'll have a chance to hear from Robbie here in a minute or so.
I would think so.
So there they are, the 2003 NASCAR Winston Cup Series champions, awaiting the arrival of their driver back pit side for the festivities. Sure to be huge. Tears of joy. Marty?
It has been an emotional day for the entire 17 team. Roy, we watched you the entire day. You paced more on that truck than Matt drove.
I can't help it, man. I'm excited. This is great. I tell you, I'm so proud of Matt. I don't know what to say. I'm so darn happy. You know, and I give credit to Junior. A lot of them guys out there, they gave him room. They raced him clean. I love it. I'm so happy.
Describe your emotions as you watched your son try and win the championship.
Basically, it's just huge satisfaction of the accomplishment that, you know, I know a lot of guys have a tough road to the top, but man alive, he come all the way from the bottom to the top. I'm really proud.
Very nice. Emotional day for the entire Kenseth family. Roy knows better than anyone what Matt went through to get here.
Roy and Jack Roush there, along with members of the crew, being put on the back of the truck for a parade around in front of the grandstands, and this crowd of 50,000 or so here at Rockingham today. Matt Kenseth following, getting ready to begin his championship celebration. There they are. Make no mistake, if you're new to NASCAR, this is a team sport, and those guys have every bit as much the satisfaction of winning this title as the driver.
And you just can't imagine. On BP, you could tell them how big a relief, and that pressure that's off these guys right now. They're going to go to Homestead and have a blast.
Oh, yeah.
That's Matt's mother up in Cambridge, Wisconsin. Nicky looking on. It's over. He's done it. Okay, Marty.
Riding in the cold wind on the back of a truck as Robbie Reiser waves to the fans. I don't think it's very cold to you, is it, Robbie?
No, I'm from Wisconsin. I'm used to this. This is actually a summer day for us.
The emotion of the day, Robbie, what were you going through of those last few laps?
I think the biggest thing is probably all the people that helped me throughout all the years get to this point and helped all the people on this team, and you know, my family, my mom and dad, and all my sisters and my wife and my kids, and just all the people that took all the sacrifices to make all this happen is incredible.
At one time, Matt was your rival. Now he's your best friend. How has this relationship grown over the years?
Well, it's definitely gotten better. I mean, but we got a really good relationship, not only on the track, but off the track, and get along really well. And this whole team does. I mean, this whole team is like a big family. And a lot of guys from Wisconsin that stuck with this came down here from our late model background, and you know, from mine and Matt's, and quite an honor. I'm sure Wisconsin's going nuts.
There's your driver right there. He built the team his way with friends from Wisconsin. Now they're the Winston Cup champions. Matt?
And Big Red rolls back into victory lane. 49 races since Bill Elliott last won a race, the Brickyard 2002. Bill, how big and how important is this win, getting the guys back to victory lane?
That was worth the Coca-Cola right there, boys.
That's worth a lot more than that.
And it was important day. I mean, these guys, you know, every time I brought a friend of mine to the racetrack, I took him to Sears Point, I finished 4th. I took him to Kansas, and I finished 2nd. And I brought him over here, and he said, when I come back, I should win the race. That was Ray Cook. He runs dirt back home. Ray, this is for you, boy. But I'll tell you what, these guys, I mean, they're awesome today. I mean, we had such a good car. You know, went to the back, came to the front, and it did it in fine style.
The way this team has started to turn around with the 2nd at Kansas, your future still uncertain. Does it make it harder to slowly walk away, or do you want to come back full-time next year?
Well, I still got some decisions to make between myself and these guys, and we'll just figure it out as the step goes on. But, you know, I'm so proud of the Dodge dealers, UAW Dodge, Valvoline, you know, Siemens, Steele, and all the people that put this program together. You know, Ray took enough confidence in me to put me in this thing, and I'm just tickled to death to be where I'm at today.
And what about your pit crew? They won the championship yesterday, and they basically won you the championship today, getting you off pit road first.
They did a heck of a job. I mean, you know, every second counted today, and, you know, I didn't know how good my car was, especially the 48 car seemed, you know, Jimmy seemed to be really good on a short run, and, you know, I knew I had my hands full with him, and the sun was getting bad getting into turn 1. But it was a rough day in the neighborhood, but I've enjoyed it.
Bill Elliott scores his 4th win at the Rock. Bill.
And now at the start-finish line, Matt Kenseth, the 2003 Winston Cup champion, gets a kiss from his wife, Katie, the trophy already on top of his car. And this is where he normally gets out, but we'll wait just a second here. An emotional moment for the both of them. And now Matt Kenseth will climb out of his car and celebrate his Winston Cup championship. And I'll bet if you listen, you can hear Cambridge, Wisconsin all the way from here. There's the 2003 NASCAR Winston Cup champion, Matt Kenseth, the final Winston Cup champion of the Winston era in the final fall race here at the North Carolina Speedway. Winston Cup champion, congratulations.
Thanks, Bill. That sounds good. I had some emotions going up. I don't even know what to say, but first I just want to thank the Lord for all the opportunities that He's blessed us with, and what a great race team. I got to thank my sponsors real quick. DeWalt, Smirnoff Ice, Triple Black, Ford, Lexan, Raisin, Gatorade. I'm sure I'm going to miss some, but just, I don't know what to say. I'm so happy and so proud of my guys. It truly is a team sport week in and week out, and you know, I've had a lot of great opportunities. Robbie gave me a great opportunity to get in the Busch Series, and this man here, right here, Mark Martin, had a bad day and still hung around for the celebration, and he gave me the big break, and congratulations. You know, I appreciate all this stuff more than anybody can know.
And it wasn't exactly an easy day for you. You had the penalty, you had to go to the end of the longest line. The car wasn't that good at the beginning of the race.
We struggled a little, but we were consistent. You know, we kind of stayed in there all day, and we were there at the end. So it was a great finish. We didn't really run that great, but we were consistent.
Tell me about the first time you sat in a Robbie Reiser car. There was no rear clip or something?
Yeah, when Robbie first called me to drive his cars, I sat in the car. The only one he had in the shop was Rex, so that's the one I got fit in. So thanks, Jeff.
Jeff Burton here, another Roush teammate.
Just have
his father's here now.
I can but I just got a I'm so dang proud of you, man.
Thanks, Dad. Just had a lot of great opportunities through my career. I'm just real lucky. I'm just a lucky guy to be holding the wheel. Just extremely blessed with great car owners and sponsors and teammates.
You know the guy in the hat here?
Thanks, Jimmy.
Jimmy Johnson here congratulating him. And how about this gentleman right here?
Thanks a lot for staying, dude. Appreciate it, man.
Jack Roush is here.
Yeah. Nice job. This is a real special place too. You know, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the site of Mark's first Winston Cup win, Jack's first Winston Cup win as an owner, my first Busch Series win, and now Jack's first championship. So it's really a special place. I hate to see this place go, and I have a lot of special memories here, and I just I don't even know what to say. I got so many emotions running through me. I don't even know what to say.
Well, I got to put you through one more thing. There's the checkered flag from Jimmy Howell. All day long, we've had a satellite truck at the Sports Page Bar in Cambridge, Wisconsin. We've been watching them as they've been watching you, and they're listening to you right now. What would you like to say?
I just want to thank all my fans for all their support, especially everybody back in Cambridge. It's a little old town to grow up in, and it was a great place to learn how to race. You know, Mark learned how to race up around Wisconsin a lot, and I learned a lot from Mark Martin and learned a lot of my driving style, I think, from him. So just want to say hi to everybody back home, my mom and everybody watching, and thanks for all their support.
You're the Winston Cup champion. Congratulations, Matt.
Thanks. I think it's going to take a while to sink in.
Probably so, but these guys will help you. Enjoy it. Matt Kenseth, Mark Martin, Jack Roush, and the entire Roush family down here at the start-finish line as Matt celebrates the 2002 NASCAR Winston Cup Championship. Upstairs.
55 years of NASCAR racing, Bill. Matt Kenseth, now the 26th champion in the sport's history. Final results from today's 400-miler. Bill Elliott, career win number 44, third driver this season to win after dropping to the back of the pack. He passed them all and won over Jimmy Johnson by 1.2 seconds.
Pole sitter Ryan Newman comes back to finish in the 5th position after stopping and getting those tires on the last caution.
Great run for Tony Raines and the boys today.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great finish.
10 cars on the lead lap. Now you see those who finished one lap down 3 times today. The caution came out in the middle of green flag pit stops. A lot of these guys trapped more than one time by that. Like Junior, 13th, couple laps down. Jeff Gordon, I think, got bit by it all 3 times in the race today. He's back 3 laps down in 22nd.
Brian Vickers starts his NASCAR Winston Cup career at the North Carolina Speedway by finishing 24th.
And the final car running at the finish, Jamie McMurray in 35th place, who was involved in a spin earlier. Ken Schrader, a top 10 run for sure, taken away by a late crash. Michael Waltrip, the late engine failure. Dale Jarrett, time behind the wall for repairs, and now drivers who failed to finish today here at Rockingham. And the championship standings with 1 race to go. Matt Kenseth has clinched the title. Doesn't even need to start at Homestead, though you know he'll be there going for the win. But that race for second is still very much in contest going into the final race, and it's worth over $1 million, the difference between 2nd and 6th. Dave?
Jimmy, tell us about racing Bill Elliott at the end, but just coming up a little bit short.
Yeah, a little short, but today is such a personal goal for me today, or just a proud moment for myself to run well here. I have struggled at this racetrack for so long, and to finish second, have a shot at winning, means a lot to me. And then to this race team, to have great pit stops all day long, a great race car. All of those things, looking at all those things, just an incredible day. But there at the end, I mean, in a sense, a short track shootout with 20 laps to go. Racing against a guy I've watched my entire life growing up, one of my heroes, and wish I would have beat him, but came up a little short. Those guys had an awesome race car, and Bill was on the wheel today. There's no doubt about that. And it's a great day for the Lowe's team, second in points now. We'll see if we can go to Homestead and hang on to it and be a bridesmaid this year. And congratulations to Matt and the whole 17 team. Those guys have been under a lot of stress and pressure, and happy for them to be able to clinch this thing and go to Homestead and have some fun.
And it was Jimmy's 5th straight finish of 3rd or better.
The celebration is on for the new champion, Matt Kenseth. From a small town in Wisconsin, grew up idolizing his father, working with him on his local racing, rose through the ranks to become now an American stock car racing hero. He's a champion of NASCAR racing.
And they can go to Homestead next week and try their best to finish this 2000 season in style by winning.
And have some fun.
Next weekend, the season finale for the NASCAR Busch Series, Saturday, noon Eastern on NBC, the Ford 300. Then on Sunday, the Ford 400 NASCAR Winston Cup race from the now high-speed, high-banked Homestead Miami Speedway, NBC 12:30 Eastern, starting with Discover Card Countdown to Green. Driven next on TNT. For Matt Kenseth, the 2003 dream has come true. It's more than a feeling. It's the feeling of being a champion. Matt Kenseth, the NASCAR Winston Cup champion for 2003.